Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft. Yes. So first things first, I realized that the last couple Minecraft episodes I've done of any series, that is, I've not been using my intro, and it hit me when I watched back through an old episode for actually entry into Dear Doc, the Dear Doc thing for this week, or this 2-week period thing that Doc-M77 is doing. Posted the last episode of the Let's Play. I know, it's an even number, I'm on the server. I actually had to uninstall mods and things like that because they were crashing my Minecraft. So, yeah, I'll probably get back to doing single-player stuff in a little bit, but a lot more going to be server. So, what's happened on the server since the last episode? This here, notice it's all wilderness. It basically got ransacked by God knows who. And yeah, they destroyed the place. It was a massacre once again, and we lost basically everything except the stuff that was over there. I managed to save some things, but it wasn't even, they didn't steal anything. They just griefed it, so I was kind of pissed about that. And somehow they got into the vault without knowing where it was. They just warped through the ground. So I'm assuming it might have been somebody with admin privileges, just trolling. But I don't know. I'm not going to say anything about it. So, but enough about that. A couple new things I found really awesome. One. Got these diamond door blocks, which are pretty awesome. We're gonna place them on this piston. Like, why are you doing that? Well, here I have a silk touch pick. This is required for this. Using MCMMO, you can gain experience from mining diamonds and things like that. So when you place diamond ore blocks from silk touching them, you don't actually get any experience. But if you push them with a piston, they suddenly become normal diamond ore blocks again, and you can just mine them for huge amounts of experience, and then continue the process. So that's kind of cool there. And you use those to grind levels like crazy. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. I had a whole video on it before, and somehow I managed to lose the footage, and I have no idea what happened to it. Probably got trashed without me realizing it, and yeah, so it kind of died there. But no, this is actually fairly dangerous. Okay, yeah. So things, you notice there's a lot of stuff been built since last time you saw this place. So we'll start back over here with what used to be the meeting room. So over there hasn't really had much built in it. Over there's been destroyed, sadly. This is now the mob grinder. So basically you go through here and mobs will spawn in the darkness. I don't think there's any in here right now. No, there's nothing in here right now. Mobs will spawn in the darkness and you can go there and just kill them. That's not very effective, but it works for now until we get a more effective mob grinder built using whatever we decide to use. Melon farm's still running quite well. Now we've got this thing. You notice before you used just a little platform up here. These chests are mostly empty. Just trying to save stuff from when we got attacked. Kind of just some more aesthetic things. I've got this filled with lava. Has a meeting platform here. I've added a nice banner here with some random symbols on it. There's now stairs on both sides, so you can head up here. This is a kind of a temporary meeting room for other people. There's another one exactly the same on the other side over there. There's also cake there. Up these stairs is an enchanting room. That you can push the button here, walk in the door. It's got maximum level enchantments. You can also just place torches down and whatnot until the next update, which allows you to enchant things. You get a low level, medium level, and high level enchantment for having enough bookcases, which is really awesome. It makes things a lot easier. And if you're careful and jump down from here, you can actually gain like 600 experience or 700 experience on your acrobatics training. So that's kind of cool there. Now over here we've got, it's kind of unfinished right now, but it's just the area that really matters is finished. This is the training room. This is the fishing training down here that Cosmo's been working on. Very nice. I did have an issue with some mobs spawning in here, so I'm going to place a torch there and one over here. It's kind of nice. He's got cake down here. And you can sit back here, you can get your fishing rods out. You can cook your fish, and these are the tools you can get from treasure, which you need to repair to gain experience. Which is pretty awesome. And that's actually a really nice place. Managed to get quite a lot of fishing levels out of that. So we'll head over here now. And this is the smithy where we managed to save a lot of the items that we had before in chests. Up here we also got some stuff. This is basic iron armor sets and iron weapons and bows and tools, so we can give them to newies and kind of get them started off so they can earn really, beef their factions up faster. Put it that way. Did you put this cake in here, Cloaks?
I put all the cake everywhere.
Okay, just wondering, because like there's cake everywhere.
Farm diamonds, make diamond block, sell a diamond block, buy 10 things of cake.
Yeah, farming diamonds. What happened to us for diamond blocks, dude?
I sold them.
Oh god, well, we had 2 stacks of diamond blocks, just from
farming.
Yeah, basically just from farming, but lots of crazy amounts of things. I'm gonna put these diamonds in there. Various items. We have some gold here that needs to be sold. This is basically, these are false book, locking chests. When the redstone when glowstone is powered by redstone, it takes glowstone. When you unpower, it turns into soul sand, so it keeps things locked, and you can actually open these up. I have some obsidian, some other basic items. This is the only really powerful bow that survived. Yeah, but we've been enchanting things quite well, actually. There's actually a really nice mob room that I need to make a grinder out of. I think we'll probably work on that today, actually. I've got a lot of torches, and I've kind of got what I need. I think I'll put the silk touch pick up, and then we'll go on ahead and head down into the mine to get some new stuff. I think we'll make some diamond armor first, and I will meet you guys down in the mine. Alright guys, we're back. We're underwater and possibly drowning. Okay, so I basically haven't really gone that far. I had to go to the store and buy some redstone stuff, and we're all set now. We've got our pistons and our blocks and our redstone that we'll need. I got some buckets that I need to fill with water real quick before we head down in there. Alright, so we got the water. We shouldn't need any more than that. If we do, we can always head back up. And right over here is where I've kind of made this area. And it goes down pretty deep, actually, but really close to where it ends is a wonderful spawner. I'll have to show you guys. That's where we're going to build a mob trap more effectively than the one we have up on the base. This way we have a spawner, we can get infinite spawns. Okay, so I believe it was around this direction. I have to find it again. It's been a while since I logged in, so I'm just having to look around for things. There is an abandoned mine shaft here, so you have to look, kind of watch out for cave spiders. I have been in this chest. I remember that. I think this has ended up being where the little cave spider spawners are. Also trying to get a lot of track, so I'll come back and get that in a minute after I kind of look around and see if I can find that spawner again. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to getting a mob spawner actually built on here, like a mob grinder, because ooh, there's lava down there. So be careful of that. Because I mean, having a mob, a way to farm experience and stuff like that, more effectively than like just your basic stuff. I mean, it's like going out and killing monsters. It's efficiency, right? Okay, cool. Make sure I wasn't so touched. Okay, so I guess it's back up here. But and it's just so much more useful than. Oh my god, there's more cave up here. Let's not use the sword for that. Yeah, but it's more effective, and it's so much nicer to have. So we're gonna try to make a really efficient one using the spawner. I've seen some pretty good designs around the server, and I think I've got one in mind that I think will work really well. It's just kind of basic. It doesn't take a whole lot of work, and it doesn't really push the mobs toward you. But the way the zombie AI works now, you should take advantage of that and have them all mob towards you quite effectively. Ah, here it is. Yeah, so here's a zombie spawner. So first things first, we're gonna need to mine out the floor here. And kind of get an area around here. We're going to still have spawning stuff here, so it's not a big deal. But we want to get rid of all this cobblestone and stuff, simply because it's blocking our path. And it's going to get in the way once we try to actually build what we want to build. Now, I've got that spawner completely disabled with torches, so that shouldn't be a problem until we want to start spawning monsters. And then when that happens, this place will be completely pitch black. Okay. So I should have brought enough stuff to make a workbench, and yet I was dumb enough not to. So we'll have to actually go in and get some wood from the abandoned mine shaft. So I'm going to go grab some wood real fast, and I'll catch you guys in just a minute. Alright, we're back. I pushed the thing weirdly. Okay, here we go. So we got to mine out this floor. We're going to put some other stuff in place of it, so it's not a big deal. Just getting to watch this torch here needs to actually be on the spawner. So let's take that one out. We want one there as well. We don't want this thing spawning in any direction at all. So we're going to try to mine up basically all of the cobble and mossy cobble here needs to be gone. Simply because it's going to mean that we have a lot of, it'll give us more space to build what we need to build, and also it'll allow us to get a really good place to actually get the zombies from and attack them and whatnot. Another good thing about having all this cobblestone here and the massive stone is that we will, the way this design works, it's very simple, especially if you don't have the time to build the stuff for the mobs to kill themselves. This actually works really well because you can just get a bunch of stone swords and just barrage zombies until you have a high enough level. Now, it's not as efficient as I would say an Enderman grinder, but I know a lot of servers actually have the end closed off, especially faction servers, simply because they're Ender Pearls and Enderman spawners, and actually the end itself is incredibly overpowered. Just for balance issues, I mean, you can actually... Oh, zombies. Oh, God. I need to light this up. Okay, back to what we're doing. Yeah, basically it's just kind of overpowered in that you can kind of hold up in the end. As long as you control all the strongholds, you control whatever, you can do whatever you want with the end. No one can get it, no one can get you. You set your home in the end and you can warp back home whenever you want to, and no one can get to you. So, yeah, we've got the end disabled here, so I'm going to have to work with this stuff instead of building a really large Enderman spawner. Yeah, so we got our workbench. I'm going to place that down right there. We're going to use this to make some cobblestone slabs. We're going to need a good amount of these, actually, because this is going to be where you stand when you're farming the mobs. Now, we want to have enough space here. This can actually be moved now. Okay, we want to have a good amount of space, so we want to mine this thing out so where we have 7 by 9 right now, I think. Yep. We want it 9 by 9, so we're actually going to cut 2 more layers out, one on this side and one on that side. And that will give us just about enough space to farm these monsters. Now, with this one on this side, we're actually just going to mine here, because we don't actually have to worry about it being stuff like that. And we're also going to do this. And I was like, what are you doing? You just mined all that out. Well, yeah. But we're going to need a safety platform here, so where you don't get attacked by monsters. Because zombies obviously can't hit with their feet, but you can hit them in the feet, which works just as well. And also, zombies can still spawn within this area. It's not a big deal. This does need to go down another block, though, in a square around here, but we'll get to that in just a second after we finish filling this out and mining the, actually 1 block more this way. So that's actually wrong. Excuse me, guys. I happened to think about this. I should have written this down on paper, but I'm out of grid plate paper that I normally would use to plan something like this. And so we're going to have to work around that. Ooh, iron. Okay, so we're going to have to mine like this. And this one actually is pretty nice. We don't actually have to worry about building anything out on this one. And there we go. Alright. And then we have to take our spot and break the torch off the wall real quick. Keep hearing monsters and such, but yeah, let's be back in just a second. Alright guys, so basically what I've done here is I've kind of finished up the wall area. Leaving a little bit of space here for now, but we'll have to fill some of that in a minute when we finish up our safety area. So what we're going to do now is basically we're going to dig down 1 block in a square around this area. I actually don't need iron right now, so finding all this iron is actually kind of meh. I got like 4 stacks in the base, don't really need it at all. And yeah, so I'm just going to dig around like this. So we have a nice, safe little spot to stand. Now you're thinking, zombies can still spawn here. And that is true, because zombies can spawn anywhere where it's dark enough. And the reason we have 3 deep here is because we're going to use these hatch slabs we made earlier to actually prevent zombies from spawning in our safe area. No, not that. There we go. Get this back. We're going to place these around like this. Okay, so now zombies can still get down here because we can still get down here. So what we're going to need to do now is we're going to need to raise this floor right here up. I mean, we dug it out so we have enough room to work around things, but now we need to get it back into place. Now, you're welcome to use whatever blocks you want. I'm going to use this mossy cobblestone simply because I have a lot of it and I don't need it for anything else. Just trying to get this kind of filled in. And yeah, so we should have enough mossy cobblestone to finish this up. If we don't, I've got some regular cobble that will fit just well. Yeah, we're going to have plenty. Okay, now, you can see we are safe in this little area here. Zombies can't spawn here, and they can't get in from... I need to build some stairs over there. 1 second. Building some stairs. There we go. And they can't get in from here. Alright, so okay. So the next thing we need to do is, you kind of have 2 choices here. One, you can build like a ring around here and get a kind of a zombie spawning platform. The issue with that is, the way this grinder works is that you want the zombie AI to pick up on you and to come towards you when you stand in down here, as opposed to it having to be, instead of it being pushed via water of some sort. And so what really helps when we need to kind of build another way in right here, that actually is the way into this area, and we're just going to kind of fill that in there. This isn't really aesthetic right here. We're just gonna kind of build something here. We'll build this out a little bit more, make it look nice after we finish up the basic grinder. Okay, so get back down here. So the way it works is zombies will spawn, and we actually need to get back up in there in just a second. Okay, we can start taking the lights out. We will need to be safe and have the sword at the ready. We're not going to use it to break the blocks, as that could easily mean a horde of zombies on our tails. Not horde of zombies, but we're not going to use the sword to break these, because that could easily cause a sword to break. Yep, there's it going. It's spawning now. Now, notice the zombies can still see you, and he's still watching me just fine. And he will follow you around, but he can't get to you. Now, you, however, can get to him. The best way to do this, as you can see though, is to take this, kind of block this area off. You do want to have an area to get in, which will be around here, but you want to have as little light getting in this area as humanly possible, because that way you prevent monsters from spawning like out there, but you still have lots of spawns in here. And now, one of the best ways I do this, I can stand in the darkest corner and just let the monsters spawn. And now I can use my diamond sword because I've got a lot of repair, and you can just kind of hit them with the diamond sword or whatnot. You've got an area to walk around in that you can just kind of suck up XP orbs. There's going to be a couple things you can't quite get to. A way you can fix this is that you can take out these 2 blocks here. And what will happen is you can then put, what's it called? Trapdoors there. So we'll kind of do this. And you can put trapdoors here. Now, as to whether mobs, I don't think mobs can spawn on trapdoors, but it does allow you to get up in here when you need to. It'll take away a little bit of the spawning space, but at the same time, you'll gain back anything you happen to have lost from... Like, your spawns will still be quite effective. Nope. There's a little bit of lag. You don't want them getting down in here, because that could be a problem. Don't think we want the torch back, though. Well. Yeah, there you go. You see, it spawns quite well. Now, I'm sure I can probably improve upon this. If you guys think you can improve upon it, be sure to let me know. Leave a video response or post a comment in the comment section. So yeah, this will actually be our mob grinder for now. And you can see it's actually quite effective in the darkness over here, because you'll get mobs killed and you'll get 3 more mobs spawned. You have to walk around a little bit, but it's not a big deal. You can actually AFK in here, and it will suck in quite a lot of stuff. Now, these are just zombies. Sometimes you get rare drops and you'll need to break through the stuff here, but most of the time, it is zombie drops, and so there's not really too terribly much you really gain from zombies, aside from rotten flesh. And so you don't have to worry about losing any particular items or anything like that. One thing I like to do here is I'll go up and I'll have a door set in here, just to make it so where the light can't get in as well. But yeah, so this is going to be our mob grinder for the time being. Look at this. Look how many zombies there are. There's actually an iron shovel there. I could use that. And if you ever need to use items and you haven't used the it's called the trapdoor method, you can just walk up, break a block, walk in, pick up all your items, and then proceed to walk right back out. Break your torch, actually. Yep, got some zombie friends coming. It's not entirely bright in here. You have to realize that when you do this, is that it's not entirely bright, and you have a chance that zombies will spawn while you're fixing things. So whenever you do maintenance or pick up items, I do recommend you light up the room a bit, so that will really help you. Now, basically, I'm going to set my home here. So I can come back here whenever I need to grind some levels. And we're going to go ahead and mine a hole right through the wall here and try to get it back. I have that shovel now, don't I? You can use that shovel. Try to get back to sand. It is sand. Oh, what was sand down here? Oh, so we can get back to where we were going before. Also, you could use some stairs to get back up there, but really with the /home stuff, you don't particularly need them. Some glowstone dust there. That's something with the excavation skill. But yeah, we got this here. We can build a chest. That always helps. We have some chests right here actually. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. And you can then store your zombie flesh and meeker finds here. And remember, if you're playing a faction server, don't forget to lock your chest with dirt or something that. Now this isn't claimed by my faction, so yeah. AFK here. And I'll come back when I hit level 15. Alright guys, I'm back. And I'm level 15 now. I did have to mention you might want to add a layer of half size on the ceiling, as there's been a problem. I had a problem while I was AFKing with zombies spawning in these 2 blocks here and then walking towards me and starting to attack me. And it does get quite a lot of zombies after a while, so gotta be careful. Ooh, iron sword. I can't pick it up. What do I not need? String. I don't need string. What am I doing? I don't need iron. Enough of that as it is. Alright, so we're gonna head back to base now. Kinda drop some crap off. Not a big deal. I'm gonna harvest some melons, whatnot. Maybe use this enchanting to enchant a new pick, because we're probably going to repair this one, Efficiency 1, see if we can get a better enchantment on it. I was able to get some really good enchantments at level 15, so we'll have to see if that works as well this time. Now, if you haven't already learned this from watching a previous episode or whatnot, you can actually repair weapons and tools by right-clicking on a... Oh, I need diamond inventory. I'm going to get some diamond out real fast. And if you have the right materials, you can right-click. And I lose the enchantments. So, not a big deal, all has efficiency 1. I did gain a level from that. Most of the time when you repair a diamond tool, which you can start to get level 50 repair, you can then go ahead and you can then go ahead and gain a level from that every time, which is about. So now we're going to head up to our enchanting table in the fastest way I know how, which is basically not like this. There we go. Technically climbing the stairs. Stairs are for noobs. Okay, we want 15s. We're going to have to place some torches around here. Okay. Diamond pick. That's too low. Some stuff back. Still too low. 2 more torches. There we go, that's about the right level. That was 15, I didn't want that one though. I want this enchantment. Efficiency 1 again, okay. That's kind of to be expected. That's the most common enchantment for picks, so I'll have to deal with that. To say though, it looks like there's almost an entire jungle tree forest being grown upwards here, as well as over there. Something I just realized I didn't show you guys last time is Clouds is actually building... Aside from putting on his cake everywhere. Actually going over here, and he's building a kind of a...
Cake overpowered.
And this cake is OP, but kind of a it's a house, but it's not a house, and it's kind of strange. I'm not quite actually sure what it is exactly. But yeah, so that's coming along quite well actually, and yeah. So we still have to show you guys today. I'll work on that mob grind a little bit more, make it a little more efficient as the week goes by, and hope you guys look forward to that. I'll also be doing a new Hunting with Friends podcast this week, hoping to have some very special guests. It's not set in stone yet, so I'm not going to promise anything, but I have some really awesome stuff planned for that. Very excited, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, thank you for watching, and this is Graveon, signing out.